So after you're done with your exercises, come up with some different riffs. Be able to improvise, make stuff up on the spot. All right? Let me put a little drum beat down real quick. Now the idea is to improvise riffs. This is what a riff is. It's a pattern. This is going to be excellent. Let's improvise. Let's come up with some riffs to the drum beat. Now what I did was, right away, I let it go for 4. Alright? When it comes on, you don't see me start playing along with it right away. But you got to remember the counting. Even if I'm talking, I'm still counting in my head. Look. 2, 3, 4. You notice I didn't say 1. Because I couldn't. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's always like that. Metronome should make a different sound too, always on 1. Okay? A higher note. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Alright, so comes on. 3, 4, go. Alright? Now, what I did was I came in and I just... Okay, now I know I gotta do this again. And again. 2. Alright? So what I was just playing is this. 8, 7, 8. That's what I was playing. There's just simply a repeat sign right after that measure. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply a repeat sign that says, do that all over again. Alright? So I come in. Play it again. Just remember I just remember that I'm going to remember what I just did and repeat it. Now, you have to think this way. You have to kind of think mechanically like that. Because it really does come down to being in some sort of a grid, so you can communicate with other musicians. All right, you can't just wing it, because then it's going to sound like no one is caring about what the other is doing. Music is about communication. All right, it's about interpreting notes that are written on a page, interpreting your feelings. Let's try this again. I'm going to put on that same beat at the same tempo. I'm going to come up with an example of a riff. And this is what goes through my head when I come up with it. This will be a little bit of a different thing. All right, you got to be patient with me for this one because it's a 2-bar. I'll do a 4-bar phrase. All right, so it goes 1, 2, 1. This is the third one. 4. All right. Now that was a 4-bar phrase. I took 4. I was repeating the same thing, but then for the 4th bar, I added a little something special at the end. All right. Here's another example. So what I did right there was something like this. This is the 4th one. All right, just make it different for that last bar right at the end. Keep it all in the grid. Right after I went up there and was like, I'm going to come back down. And go back into my pattern. All right. So, when you come up with patterns and you come up and you improvise with stuff, just remember to keep it somewhat in the form.